I must say a pleasant good morning. Wherever you are in the world today, my friends. Hope you're having a good time. Hope you're smiling. It's a beautiful day for cricket. This is the South Florida Premier League T20 competition continues. Hurricane is going up against Palm Beach Eagles. And the first wicket is down. Roger Tracy had just been out caught in the covers. That was a ball that pitched in good length and good length for the batsman. He hit it in the covers where there's only one fielder in the covers, and he hit it straight to that fielder in his chest. He didn't have to move. So the first wicket is down for Palm Beach Hurricanes. They are now 9 for 1. We're here at the John Prince Park in Lake Worth, South FLA, USA. And again, I can't stop saying how beautiful the day is, especially for cricket. Lots of cricket's going on all over the world. England had just beaten New Zealand. India is going up against Afghanistan. I'll give you some scores later. Down in the Caribbean, Jamaica to be exact, Sri Lanka and West Indies was supposed to play yesterday, but the game had been abandoned because of rain. I was told that not only the field was soggy yesterday, but the complete Kingston was soggy because of rain. That information it wasn't just on the internet. I got a call from Jamaica and saying that they was in the rain all day yesterday at Sabina Park. And it's looking a little foggy for the game tomorrow because they've been getting a lot of rain down in Jamaica. As we return to live cricket, at the crease is Antonico Scott. I joined Liebert, and that first ball he played it out in the covers to the same fielder that I just caught Roger Tracy. The only difference now is that Scott had hit it on the ground. The score moves to 10 for 1. They are in the third over. Mohammed is the bowler, and he bowls to Liebert. Liebert swings and misses outside the off stump. And that one, as Jeffrey Dujan would say, another quarter varnish, then he would have been out. But luckily for him, they were saving on material, so they did not put on that quarter varnish. Score remains at 10 for 1. Liebert on 1 from 5. Scott is on 1 from 1. 10 for 1, Palm Beach Hurricanes. Again, I must say thanks to all the viewers. Thanks for tuning in. We got 2 games today. There's another game coming up at 2 o'clock. Tropics will be going up against Palm Beach Titans. So we got a double header for you today. As we start the fourth over, the bowling by Mohammed Azharuddin. He's operating from the southern end, bowling to Scott, who is on one. Outside the off stump, that's a wide signal by the umpire. As Scott went down on his knees, was hoping to punch that through the covers, but it was much too wide for him. As Mohammed runs in. That's a good ball, gained some height. Scott swings and miss, went through to the keeper. You got a second slip, you got a short third man, a backward point, a cover point. Extra cover. Long on. Deep mid wicket. And backward square leg. As they make some changes, so the fielder at the long on is comes in the circle, and the third and the first slip went all the way down on the boundary. (11-4-1) Palm Beach Hurricanes. Swings and miss outside the off stump. Oh, it's the end of the fourth over. The score is 16-1 Palm Beach Hurricanes. Scott is in 6. Liebert Stewart is in 1. 16-1 Palm Beach Hurricanes. Well, Scott had just been outbowled. Swings across the line to a ball that just moved away from the off stump to the leg stump and got his leg stump knocked out the ground. That's a big wicket there for Eagles. And if I can remember right, the last time these two teams met, Eagles came out on top. So not only that Palm Beach Hurricanes are thinking about winning the game, but in the back of their mind, they are thinking that they had lost the last encounter with Eagles. And they sure would like to repair that loss that they did. But it still doesn't look good at the start because they got 2 wickets down for 16 runs. They are in the 5th over. The new batter to the crease, I think that's Thompson or Dane. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm waiting for the scorecard to be updated. Yes, it's O'Dane Thompson. Join Liebert, who is on 6. So if you're just joining us, my friends, just to let you know that Palm Beach Hurricanes, who is going up against Palm Beach Eagles, Roger Tracy was out caught for 7. And Scott had just been bowled for 6. Liebert Stewart is still there on 1. O'Dane Thompson faced his first ball. He plays it in the covers and no run. The score is 16-4-2. They are in the 5th over. O'Dane plays that one down to long on. They shied at the stump. Liebert was just advancing down, but he were able to get back without an issue. Score remains at 16-4-2. Down the leg, O'Dane swings and miss, got hit on the body. It's the end of the over, the end of the 5th over. The score is 16-4-2 Palm Beach Hurricanes. Ready. Yeah. What's your? Okay. So it's Mohammed who continues. That was a shot of a good length ball, and Liebert swings across the line. But luckily it gained some height, so he got struck on the body. 16-4-2. Another short ball outside the off stump. Liebert swings and miss. Went through to the keeper. 16 for 2 in the 6th over. Wow! That one was right on the stump, but again it gained some height and it went over the middle stump. And you could tell that O'Dane did not like that one at all. He walked down to talk to Liebert, because obviously he also did play across the line. They are making some changes with the field as Mohammed runs in again, and that one he hit it overhead. It's going high and hard. They get 1, they get 2, and it will run in defense, yes, and they signal 6. And this is what happens when the batter plays straight. Plays in line, and he got it over the bowler's head, and it went for 6. Only because he had played straight, because that ball was on the center stump. As he runs in again, 22 for 2. Outside the off stump, umpire signals a wide. Umpire and the batter signals a wide. Liebert moves on to 7. 23 for 2, Palm Beach Hurricanes. And that one again, he hits it down and it could be out caught. No, he spilled it. The man at Langon was right under it, and it came down and it went, touched the tip of his finger. He was standing there waiting, and he touched the tip of his finger and went to the ground. They crossed for 2. That one he plays it to square leg. There's a fielder come off the mid-wicket boundary. They cross for a comfortable single. As Liebert moves on to 10 from 12. The score is 26 for 2 at the end of the 6th over. I would like to get some feedback from my viewers. This one will be very simple. Just to ask the question, who do you think will win this game today? Will it be Palm Beach Hurricanes or will it be Palm Beach Eagles? They're both hometown. Teams, but give me your opinion. Who you think will come out on top today? As the keeper had called for his helmet, so he will be standing up. It's a change of bowling. Rizwan will be the new bowler. And he bowled him. The first ball. That one was flighted just a little, and as usual, most batsmen, if they look up, then they cannot come back down. And that's what happens. Liebert saw it floating, coming in, and swings and miss, get his off stump knocked out the ground. So as the score reached 26 for 3, Liebert Stewart had just been out for 10. The new batter to the crease. That's Clarence Salmon. Clarence Salmon, who is a left-handed batter, been around South Florida for quite some time now. He's a seasoned cricketer for South Florida. Did he get a touch? No, I think it was he played and missed, but the keeper had missed the ball. So the first slip, fielder were able to collect. So Clarence Salmon just tried to get off those cobwebs. He plays that one down to mid-off. They throw it at the stumpy. It's off the mark. The score is 27 for 3 Palm Beach Hurricanes. Dean plays that one to short mid wicket and scampered to for a single. Aziz off the mark after 4 balls. That one, Clarence Salmon hit that one, bounce down to mid-wicket for 4. That was a short ball, and he just were able to have all the time in the world to play it down to mid-wicket for 4. As the score moves on to 32 for 3. Salmon moves to 5. As Rizwan runs in again and he bowls down the leg. He let it go through to the keeper. Umpire signals a wide. That one, he just tapped it square of the wicket. There's a fielder there. No run. It's the end of the 7th over. The score is 33 for 3 Palm Beach Hurricanes. So that ball was hit over mid wicket by O'Dane Thompson. And that's a good comeback there by Rizwan. Thompson played it right forward, fielded by the bowler Rizwan. 47-43. Palm Beach Hurricanes. Clarence Salmon and 7. O'Dane Thompson and 8. That's another good ball. It's a 8 on the pad. There was a shout for a leg before. Umpire says not out. So while we're taking a water break, we should be back in just a short while. The score is 52-3. O'Dane Thompson is in 14, Clarence Salmon in 7. So the umpires making their way back, so it wasn't a long water break. Umpires making their way back to the crease, to the middle. Hurricanes, Clarence Salmon at 7, O'Dane Thompson at 8. So the players are making their way back out. They did not give the umpire a long wait as the score is reached 52-3, and they took the water break 9 overs. So while we wait for the umpire to get things started, we'll just go on the international scene where India had made 564 for 8 declare. Royal had made 100, and Gill, the captain, made 126. Afghanistan in reply, they are 113 for 5. Match will continue tomorrow. Over there in England, the first test, England 140 and 226. New Zealand 113 and 138. England won by 115 runs. As we return to live cricket, Mohammad Azharuddin is operating from the southern end, bowling to Clarence Salmon down the leg. Umpire signals a wide. That one played down to third man. They get one. They're thinking about a second. They will get it pretty easy. You won't run out Odain Thomas. He's very fast between the stumps. 56-3. Thompson on 16. Salmon on 8. Another quick single. As the score moves to 57-3, Palm Beach Hurricanes. It's the end of the 10th over. The score is 58-3. Palm Beach Hurricanes. Thompson and 17. Salmon and 9. Up against Palm Beach Eagles. Coming up at 2 o'clock. Follow this game. Tropics United will go up against Palm Beach Titans. It will be another cracker. Tropics is traveling from the south. Titans will be hosting their home ground. I say a big hello to all the Titans players, club members. It's a change of ball in. Mohamed Afran bowled his first ball in the 11th over. The score is 58-3 Palm Beach Hurricanes. As he tossed the ball from hand to hand and make his way into a ball to Thompson. And Thompson hit that one hard and high. There's a fielder there, but the only people will catch that ball is the spectators. As the umpire signals, umpire Salmon. That was a massive 6 there by O'Dane Thompson. That one played back to the bowler. It's hit the ground. $65-3. Thompson and 23. And that hit down to Langon. There's a fielder there on the boundary. Send the throw back into the bowler. The score moves up by 1. Clickety-click, 66-3. O'Dane moves to 24. That one was played again down to Langon. This time it's Langon because Clarence Salmon, the left-hander, they cross for a comfortable single. As the score moves up by 1. Outside the off stump, umpire signals a wide. That one plays in the covers and they will get a single. And this reminds me of back in the days, in the 70s. O'Dane is now on 25. And back in the 70s, I could remember them referring to a quarter century. Yeah, it's one of those things that you would hear them clapping. A quarter century. They don't mention that no more. You raise your bat for a 50 and you tip your helmet, you lift your helmet for 100. While the score reached top and bottom, 69 for 3. Palm Beach Hurricanes, they are now starting the 12th over. I must say a big hello to Bonafide brethren, man, down there in Jamaica. Carlton Brown, the Cricket Forum. Big up yourself every time. Hail up all the crew down there at the Trelawney Stadium. Chester, how you doing? Ainsley, respect every time. Robinson, I know you're not around Trelawney no more. I understand that you moved over to Westmoreland. All the crew from the Trelawney cricket team doing very good, Keep it up, guys. They are in the playoff. I understand somewhere around the 20th of this month, it was put back because of the Sri Lanka series down there at Sabina Park. But Trelawney will be playing St. Catherine. I'm not sure where that venue will be. I have a possibility that I may be going down to stream that game. You never know. Waiting for some more information. But yes, Trelawney will be playing St. Catherine for the semi-final. That was played down to short mid-on. As the score moves to 71 for 3. That was a good ball. It kept a little low, but O'Dane was have his eyes on that ball and played it on the onside. It's the end of the 12th over. The score is 71 for 3. Palm Beach Hurricanes. O'Dane Thompson on 26. Clarence Salmon on 12. Yes, they are doing some repairs to this inning. As earlier on today, Roger Tracy, who opened the inning, was caught for 7. Liebert Stewart was bowled by Rizwan for 10. And Scott was bowled by Mohamed Azharuddin for 6. And they are now 71 for 3, so O'Dane and Salmon. The rest of the team is Ryan Watson, Diego Jones, Camille Ali, Lenroy English White, Markham Guy and Patrick Denton. I think there's a wicket that just went down. Wow, they call that commentator curse, eh? So, Clarence Salmon had just been out. Out for 12. Just as I mentioned, they're building a good partnership. So the score is now 71 for 4 Palm Beach Hurricanes. They're in the 13th over. The new batter to the crease is Ryan Watson. Clarence Salmon was caught at mid-on. Bowled by Bilal. '71 for 4 Palm Beach Hurricanes. Just to give you some scores of some of the games that is going on further south. So Florida Sunrisers are 81 for 5 after 10 up against BCC. Ambassador Sports Club 119 for 1 after 13 up against St. Bess. Strikers 61 for 5 after 12 up against Bengals Tigers. ME Cricket Academy 82 for 2 after 11 up against Florida Cricket. As we return to live cricket, the score remains at 71 for 4. Ryan had faced 2 balls, yet to get off the mark. And that one he plays it in the covers. He could get 4 for it. There's a fielder there, but he won't. He will just run to pick it up to throw it back, and Watson moves to 4. He's off the mark. As the score moves to 75 for 4. They're in the 13th over. Watson and 4, O'Dane and 26. Bilal is the bowler from the north. That one was short, and Watson just ran up on his one foot and just punch it down to backward square leg. There's a fielder comes around and send the throw back in as the score moves to 76. My mistake. 76 for 4. It's the end of the 13th over. And I must talk to little man about the finals of the night cricket last weekend. A lot of dramas out of that game. It was a very good final with a lot of mixture. So it was a lot of drama in that final. But it ended up to be a very good final. It was very competitive. World 11 came out on top. It was a very good win for them. It was a high scoring game. 2 centuries were scored. So I'm sure that the spectators enjoy that final, except the drama that went on. As we return to live cricket, 77-44. O'Dane moves to 26 and Watson on 6. Palm Beach Hurricanes up against Palm Beach Eagles. It's a new bowler. It's Fazal. That one played square of the wicket there by O'Dane. The man at the deep point runs into field. They cross for a comfortable single. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 78-44. So while the score reached 81 for 5, Odain Thompson had just been out. The new batter to the crease is Diego Jones. Odain Thompson was caught by Mohammed and bowled by Bilal for 28. Palm Beach Hurricanes 81 for 5. This out, this out, I'll put this in. Oh, look at this, I see. See, I see. No, that's a USB. No, the USB. So,
it's okay.
Yeah, so use that same one.
It's okay. Use this?
No, use that one. Use this. '81 for 5 Palm Beach Hurricanes. Diego Jones yet to score. Ryan Watson on 7. Fazal is the bowler from the southern end. And that one he could be out. There's a fielder running around. I know he just dropped short of him down to Langon. And they cause for a comfortable single. As the score moves up by 1. Oh, they're just bringing in the field. The man at Langon is now on the 30 yards line. They got a long off on the boundary. Cover point, a backward point. The bowls. Whoa, that's a beautiful ball. Got a short third man, a gully, a cover point. A short mid on, a backward square leg, and a deep mid wicket. As Fazal runs in and bowl, it plays and missed there by Diego. 82 for 5. And he could be out. That one went straight up. The keeper called for it, and yes. That one went straight up. The keeper catch it right at the wicket. So one more wicket down for Palm Beach Hurricanes. As you can see, they gather around to celebrate that wicket. Diego went for a duck. Palm Beach Hurricanes are now 82 for 6. Watson is still there on 8. And the new batter to the crease, that looks like Markham Guy. Again, I must thank all the viewers. But I must also remind the viewers to call a friend. Let them know that cricket is live on TVN Cricket. And remind them to press that subscribe button. Just to help keep the cricket alive and kicking. help you a lot more to stay at home, and while you got those chores to do, you're still able to watch the cricket that you would so much like to come to the park, but sometimes it's a little too far. Sometimes you just can't make it. You have to go to work at such time. But TVN Cricket is here to provide the streaming. It's the end of the 16th over. The score is 82-46. Must give a shout out to Mr. Larry Crichton. How you doing? The new batter to the crease again is Malcolm Guy. He had faced 2 balls without getting off the mark. It's Bilal who is operating from the northern end. And he bowled him. That's the ball of the day so far. Malcolm Guy plays right forward. I guess the mistake that he made was he did not put that front foot across enough. He got his off stump knocked out the ground. 83-47 Palm Beach Hurricanes. They're falling like flies. To the crease is the energetic. This man is like an Energizer bunny. He just keeps going. We're talking about Lenroy English White. I hope I don't give him the commentator curse, but this batsman, Lenroy White, he will always give you something in the double figures. So you can look on another 12 up. I guarantee that his average is in the teens. Wow, that was a good ball. Good first ball. He plays and miss. There was a appeal for a leg before, but umpire says not out. (83-47). Ryan Watson is at 9. Lenroy White yet to score. And that one, it will go. Now there's a fielder down there at Cow Corner. I'll just send the throw back in. Well, that one was hit with some venom on the ground. It rushed down to Cow Corner, but there's a fielder there. as the score moves up by 1. And this one will go. I could see they're running away from the under the tree because the ball went that far. I mean, it's way out the ground. That's a massive 6. As the score reached 90-7. Ryan Watson is on 15 from 11. You could hear that comes off the willow. Plow! Plays outside the off stump. That's a good comeback there by Bilal. It's the end of the 17th over. The score is 90-7. Palm Beach Hurricanes up against Palm Beach Eagles. Must remind you that today it's a double header, of course. TVN Cricket. The next game will be Palm Beach Titans. We'll be hosting Tropics United. Bert Davis will be there. Mr. Brown will be there. And much, much more. We could see Sean Finley. If you're just joining us, my friends, we're here at the John Prince Park in Lake Worth, South FLA. That one was hit hard and high. There's a fielder running around, but he will only run to fetch it. Down to Cow Corner. That's a massive 6 there by Lenroy White. As the score moves closer to triple figure, 96-7. As Fazal runs in again, leg break. That was a good comeback. That one pitching off stump and just tails away. Lenroy White swings and miss. Another one, but this time again it falls on. This time it's on the leg stump. Lenroy White turns to hit it down to mid wicket, but it turns back so big, end up outside the off stump. They're making some changes to the field. The short mid wicket is now going to deep mid wicket. So you got 4 fielder. And this one, almost it's a car out the road. Much bigger than the one before. As we reach 3 figures. And as I mentioned to you earlier on, and I said about a commentator curse, not this time. Lenroy White is on 13 from 6. That one plays down to long on. They cross for a comfortable single as the score moves up by 1. Fazal. That one is flighted. And that one was hit. Down to mid-wicket for 6. That was a full ball. Umpire signals a no ball. but it was treated exactly what the bowler sends it up for. He sends up a lollipop, and it was hit over mid-wicket. There's a fielder on the boundary, but all he could do was just run and fetch that ball. 110 for 7. This is a free hit. Let's see what Watson will do with this. Swings and miss. That was a good comeback there by Fazal. It's the end of the 18th over. The score is 110 for 7. Palm Beach Hurricanes up against Palm Beach Eagles. I'd ask my viewers who they think will come out on top with this game. Would it be Palm Beach Hurricanes? Would it be Palm Beach Eagles? Give me a shout. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Mr. Romeo, how you doing? So it will be Lenwar Whitey swings and miss outside the off stump. Mohamed Azharuddin is the bowler. He's bowling his third over. Score is 110 for 7. Big up yourself, Romeo. A swing and miss again by Lenwar White. I'm not sure what is happening out there, but I know I heard the umpire was just shouting just a little for whatever, I don't know, but as we return to wow, that's a shot of the day. That's a shot of the day. That was supposed to be a reverse sweep. Could I call that cartoon of the day? Lenwar White always give you something to not just smile about, but to laugh about. Yeah. Whenever he comes around, you will be not just smiling. That one was hit on the pad. They crossed for a single. Umpire signaled leg by. As the score moves to Nelson. Anyway. 1-1-1 for 7. With one more ball in the 18th over, one more legal ball for the 19th over to complete. Swings and miss. It's an appeal for caught behind. Umpire says over. So as the score reach Nelson, 1-1-1 for 7. 19th over, one more over to go. Ryan Watson on 21. Lenwar White on 14. Palm Beach Hurricanes 1-1-1-4-7 up against Eagles. Well, I just got Mr. Romeo called in and said he picked Palm Beach. He picked Palm Beach to be the winner. But I think what Romeo is doing now is playing with the numbers. He's like a gambler. Both teams are Palm Beach. You got Palm Beach Eagles, you got Palm Beach Hurricanes, and he sent in and said Palm Beach will be the winner. I like that, Romeo. Big up yourself. So the last over will be bowled by Alam. He already got 2 overs for 8 runs. And he will be bowling to Lenroy White, who is on 14, 111 for 7, Palm Beach Hurricanes. That one was hit hard and high over long off, and there's a lady there that wasn't looking at the ball, and well, I wouldn't say she nearly got hit, but it passed just over her head, and I think she felt the ball just zooming over her head. You could see she just jump as usual, ladies. As the score moved up by 6, Lenroy White to 20. And there he goes again. There's another fielder there down to mid-wicket, and it went again for 6. Another 6 for Lenroy White. The score rushed to 123 for 7. And Lenroy White to 26 from 14. $123-4-7 Palm Beach Hurricanes. They're in the last over. 2 6s so far from the first 2 balls. As Alam runs in. That one, Lenroy White get inside edge. They get one. They're coming back for the second, and they will make it pretty easy. When he runs, you would think is Usain Bolt. $125-4-7. They're in the last over. 3 balls. 14 runs so far. As Alam runs in. A swing and a miss there by Lenroy White. And with 2 balls to go. You got a short third man. You got a backward point. A cover point. Extra cover. Long off, long on. Deep mid-wicket. Deep square leg. As he runs in and White swings and miss. Went through to the keeper. So it's a good comeback there by Alam. After the first 3 balls, they got 14 runs. The next 2 balls. This is the last ball. As he runs into bowl to Lenroy White. Again, he swings and misses, and they get 1. They're thinking about the second. And he'll be run out. Yes, he's run out. So he went out of the last ball of the inning. As the score reached 120, should be 126-7. Must give a big shout out to Mr. Liebert. So I'm out there batting, man, and it's like someone called and said, "Who's that batting? Liebert?" I said, "I didn't know Liebert still play cricket." So it's the end of the inning for Palm Beach Hurricanes. The score is 126 for 8. Ryan Watts is not out on 21. Lenroy White is was run out for 29. So we will be taking an inning break. We should be back in just about 5-10 minutes. Well, let's say 15 minutes. So stay tuned, my friends. Again, Palm Beach Hurricanes is up against Palm Beach Eagles. It's all about Palm Beach today. Both playing at their home ground. Coming up later on, you get Palm Beach Titans will be going up against Tropics United. We will be back in a short while. Stay tuned. It only gets better because we got a doubleheader today. And that was hit hard and high. It's going all the way over long on 4-6. Wow, that's a massive 6 over mid wicket. That's way out the ground. That's huge by Mark Pinnock. By one from that and that one was on the mid stump and it was hit over mid wicket 4-6. That's a again there goes another massive 6 by Mark Pinnock. So while the score reached 88 for no loss, Mark Pinnock is reaches 50 runs for Mark Pinnock. And that was hit hard and high. It's going all the way over long on 4-6. Wow, that's a massive 6 over mid wicket. That's way out the ground. That's huge by Mark Pinnock. By one from that and that one was on the mid stump and it was hit over mid wicket 4-6. That's a again there goes another massive 6 by Mark Pinnock. So as we return for the second half, it will be Eagles will be chasing 127 made by Palm Beach Hurricanes. So Eagles are on the board with a wide ball by Scott. The batter is Ali Moon and Safain Khalid opening the batting. Scott is the bowler. So Eagles are 1 for no loss. Down the leg, it should be a leg by. Let's see from the umpire. It seems to be a run. So Ali's off the mark. The score is 2 for no loss. That was a good ball there from Scott. Khalid seems like he just flinched a little. It wasn't a fast ball, but seems like he got it hit on his body. 2 for no loss. That one hits down to cow corner. Lenroy White is there and fielded. They cross for a comfortable single. The score moves to 3. Eagles on 3. You're chasing 126 made by Palm Beach Hurricanes. And that one will go. That one was just a little down the leg, and Moon just turned it. 1, 2, 3 bounce in the fence for 4 down to mid-wicket. So the score moves to 7 for no loss. They are still in the first over. You got a second slip. You got a cover point, extra cover. Mid off, mid on. And that one was played back to, fielded by the bowler. It's the end of the first over. The score is 7 for no loss. So Eagles need now 120 runs from 19 overs with 10 wickets remaining. Run rate of required run rate of 6.26. Moon is on 5, Khalid on 1. 7 for 1. 7 for no loss in 1 over. So it will be Thompson. Wow, that's a good ball. That's a good start there by Thompson. You got a second slip, you got a short third man, a backward point, a cover point. Mid off, a long on. Wow, that one is just I think you get an outside edge. Run down to the third man boundary. They get a cross for the second. Now they're going to make some changes in the field. Well, they got a second slip, and now it's like a gully and a short third man. As Thompson runs in. I guess the batsman thought it was going down the leg, but it jogged back in. Hit him on the body. 9 for no loss. They're on the second over. That one, it over, long off, and it went all the way for 6. At one point, Lenore White think that he was in business, but he went over his head for 6. So the score moves to 15 for no loss. Khalid and 9. Moon and 5. That was a good comeback there by Thompson. That's a short ball. Umpire signals a wide. Well, that was right over the mid stump. So the score will move up by 1 to 16. So at the end of the second over, the score is 16 for no loss, Eagles. They're chasing 126 made by Palm Beach Hurricanes. So it will be Scott to continue. be bowling to Moon. And Moon just comes across the outside the off and turns that one down to fine leg and gets it across the boundary for 4. As the score moves up to 20 for no loss. Moon is a 9, Khalid also a 9. That one just flicks out the pad down to cow corner. Lenoir White is there. They cross for a comfortable single. That's all they'll get. I must commend the umpires for doing a very good job so far. Umpire Salmon and umpire LaRoche. And he bowled him. That was an in-swinging Yorker. And as you can see, it splattered the stumps. That was a good ball there from Scott. So Khalid had been bowled for 9 and Eagles had lost their first wicket. They are 21 for 1 up against Palm Beach Hurricanes, who had made 126. Well, the new batter to the crease is Sarup Sandhu. That one is down the leg and the man on the backwards square leg boundary runs in. I think that's Dago. They cross for a single. So they're making some changes. Clarence Salmon just making some changes. You know, got Denton down to backwards square leg, short backwards square leg. As Scott runs into bowl. Wow, that was a good ball. Moon was trying to turn it on the leg side, but it was a full ball and it was right up on the off stump. Caught him in a two-mind. We were able to drop the bat on it. 22 for 1. A swing and a miss outside the off stump. It's the end of the 3rd over. The score is 22 for 1 after 3. 22 for 1 Eagles. Chasing 126. Made by Palm Beach Hurricanes. I must give a big shout out to Jerome from down there at Sydney, Australia. He's up watching some cricket. Thanks again. Coming from Sydney, Australia, way down under. As the score moves up by 1, Moon is in 10, Sarup is in 2, 23-1 Eagles. So it will be Thompson operating. Bowling is second over. That one will go to the boundary. That one was just outside the off stump. It just opened that bat and well, it seems like it was stopped somewhere in that grass. So they crossed for 2. It was fielded by Roger Tracy. As the score moves to 25-1 Eagles. Moon moves on to 12. It was a good comeback there by O'Dane Thompson. That's another good ball by O'Dane. That's some good pace there by O'Dane. Pitching just about an off stump and just tails away outside the off stump. Went through to the keeper, Clarence Salmon, and chest height. It's end of the 4th over, and the score is 27-1 Eagles. So as Dane continue, he's bowling the sixth over, is third. He's bowling to Moon, who is on 27. That one was right up on the crease, and he just gets it out of the bottom edge of the bat, and it ran down to third man for 4. As the score moves to 49-1. Eagles. Their target is now 82. 82 from 14.5 overs with 9 wickets remaining. Required run rate is 5.53. $49-1. That one, he could be out. No, it's a good try there by Scott. But it was just a little too high. He got a hand on it, but after leaping backwards, but were unable to hold on to it. As they cross for 2. 51-1. While they're in the 6th over. And that one could go all the way. Yes, all the way to the cover point area for 4. As the score moves to 55-1. I'm making some adjustment to the field. You got a second slip, you got a short third man, a gully, a cover point on the boundary as Odin runs in. And that one was just plays out the pad, will be fielded by Liebert in the covers. Run around from mid-off. $56-1. And with a short ball, umpire signals are wide. That one was digged in quite a bit, but it also, not only that it was high, but it went down the leg side. Could that be a catch? Yes, that could be a catch outside the off stump and was collected by the keeper, Clarence Salmon. So Eagles had lost their second wicket. Tandoor had been gone for 5. Ali Moon is still there on 38. 57-42 Eagles. They're still needing another 70 more runs of 14 overs. The new batter to the crease is Fazal Jamali. (57-42) Eagles. It will be a change of bowling from the northern end. It will be, I think that's a Markham Guy. Umpire signals a wide. The score moves up by 1. So it's the end of the 8th over, and I just don't understand why. Yeah, the 8th over had just completed, but they got no man down on the mid-wicket boundary, on the long-on boundary, or the long-off boundary, and Moon just throwing the bat and connecting. He's on 44 from 22. Alam is on 14 from 6. The score is 80 for 3 after 8. Eagles, they need another 47 more runs from 12 overs with 7 wickets in hand. Run rate, the required run rate is 3.92. Again, I must say thanks to all my viewers. It's a pleasure having you here, but also would just urge you to call a friend, tell a friend. Cricket is on, and it's on live on TVN Cricket. And remind them to subscribe, so they would you wouldn't have to remind them later on. It would subscribe, and you push that that bell. That's a loud appeal for a leg before umpire says not out. As the score moves to, they cross for a single. The score moves to 81 for 3. Markham Guys operating from the northern end. He's not too happy about the. You can see all the players. They're pretty much got their heads down. Still got 47 more runs. I think after this they may call a water break. Then the team will be able to. That was a good ball there by Guy. It beat him, past him, but it was backed up by. Is that Ali? Is that Camille? 81 for 3. Moon is on 46. Alam is on 14. Guys bowled in his second over. 1 for 6 so far. Outside the half stump, he played square of the wicket. Chased by Roger Tracy. They picked up just a single. As the score moves up by 1. Moon is approaching his 50. Remind you that coming up next, you got Tropics United. Will be going up against Titans United. That was another full ball, and he plays square of the wicket, fielded by Roger Tracy. Again, they get a single.
Morning, sir. We doing ducks? Yes.
So it's the end of the 9th over, 83 for 3. Eagles. I know in the first inning they took the water break at 9 overs. I wasn't sure what was the issue there. Maybe the umpire that wanted to use the restroom while they took that water break at 9 overs. But now they are going to the 10th over for the water break. The score is 83-3 Eagles. So it will be a change of bowling. It will be Lenroy White who will now operate from the southern end. The energetic Lenroy White. He will be bowling to Ali Moon, who is on 46. 4 more for his 50. Well played so far. That one, get an inside edge, went down to fine leg. Was chased by Roger Tracy. They get a single. That one was hit down to mid-wicket as Scott chased, but he won't be able to get it. It's in the fence for 4. And so Alam moves to 19. Moon is on 47. $88-3. That was a better ball there by Lenroy White. Down the leg, umpire signals are wide. So 50 for Ali Moon. From that 6, and the score moves to 96. He moves on to 53. And that one will go. One bounce in the fence. We'll wait for the umpire to signal. It should be a 4, but we'll wait and see. Umpire signal 4, and as Eagles reach 3 figures, Ali Moon moves on to 57. 100 for 3 at the end of the 10th over. Eagles need another 31 more runs in 10 overs. Obviously, I must retract. It's 100 for 3, so they need another 27 more runs. While they will be taking the water break. We'll be back in just a short while with more action, but in the meantime, I will
BDP Cricket Supplies for all your cricket gears. Call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194.
Yeah, they're just taking some water break. Yep. Huh? 100 for 3. Yeah. Yeah. And that was hit hard and high. It's going all the way.
As he comes into balls, Stella is back and opening the fist. He picks he's on the cross the boundary. Will he pass the ball? There's a lot of pressure here. He's under pressure as he comes in to balls. Stella out to the way! Swinging his ball.
Shot delivery in the air. Third man has some chance.
Wicket pass the umpire. This one comes up on balls. Off the back foot, cutting away. That's a brilliant. It was straight to Sonny as it comes in and balls. Advancing and swinging the ball away. Lemar in the ball. Sutela. This one has gone. Moves further into the 90s. He's on 94. And the combo Sutela. Tela hitting the ball away. Losing the partner buses. This one goes close to the boundary. Goes into the boundary for 4. 99. He moves to 99. As this one, as it comes into balls, Sutela. Gonna play this one into the outside. That's the 100. That's the 100. A magnificent inning.
Comes in again, Bowles another good pitch delivery, but he didn't. Lovely shot, after a doubtful morning. He comes in now again and banged away outside the chunk, kicking outside edge, and he's going to crawl into the boundary. Comes in again. That's a lovely shot. Well, we've seen so many of them. Number 22 comes back again, and this time looking to hit that, and it's gone over the man. Actually, take the other way around. Be more positive. Hitting that in the air. That's gone. That's gone. Is he going to get under it? 200 of this tournament. Comes in Bowles, a short delivery. That is lovely. Well, taking a catch. That one, is he going to bring $50? Oh! As he passes umpire now, Bowles a good delivery in the air. That's gone. That's gone. That's gone. And that's gone. It is. With the from the bush end. And Bowles a shot delivery. Back to the bowler. Too much fire. From the road then comes in Bowles. Down the track. That's gone. That's gone. Let's go. So history is about to be written here at the Blue Bamboo. 194 years. Comes in Bowles. Down the track. And is he stumped? No. That has been different. Oh my goodness. For a moment that has been.
How's that 200?
199. Just a single. Number 21 comes in Bowles to him. He squeezes it. And that brings up to double 100. History at the Blue Bamboo. 200 marathons. As over number.
So as we return after the water break, Palm Beach Eagles are 100 for 3. Ali Moon is on 57, not out. It will be Markham Guy. He'll be bowling his third over from the northern end. That one plays in the covers, fielded by Odin Thompson. No run. Alam is the batter. That was a good ball again. He plays in the covers. But this time, it went to Roger Tracy. It seems like it got an even bounce. And he just off-stopped it. The batsman scampered through. He shies at the stumps. But it could be, the batsman could have been in some trouble if it was, if he did hit the stumps, but he did not. So they were able to go through for a single. And that one, he could be out. Yes, he's out caught. And it's a no ball. It's a no ball. And he's out caught. Wow, 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 wow. And that was a good running catch there. I think that's Dago. Runs off the boundary, runs around and took the catch. That one plays back over the bowler's head. hitting the ground and bounce over the bowler's head, and they were able to cross for a single as the score moves to 104. Alarm moves to 22. Moon on 58. A swing and a miss outside the off stump. Went through to the keeper, Clarence Salmon. $104.43. They still need another 23 more runs. 9 overs. That was a good ball. Batsman plays and miss. That one was just that was a full ball, and he just get it in the middle of the bat and play it down to mid-off for a single. It's the end of the 11th over. The score is 105-3 Palm Beach Eagles. Again, I must say thanks to all my viewers. Hope you're enjoying this good cricket here at the John Prince Park. There's another game coming up after this. It'll be Tropics United. Will be going up against Palm Beach Titans. $105-3 after 11 overs. And as I decide to give some scores of what is going on, the other game that is going on down south. Before I do that, it's a change of bowling. It will be Camille Ali. He'll be bowling to Ali Moon. That was on the mid stump as the batsman comes across and try to turn it down to the leg side. Umpire signals a bye, but they cross for 2. So the score moves to 107-3. That was a better ball there by Ali. So for some of the games going on down south, South Florida Sunrisers 145-10, and BCC Ignite 74-2 after 10. Ambassador Sports Club 203-2 in 20. St. Bess 107-2 in 15. Strikers 97-10. Bengals Tigers 98-4. ME Cricket Academy 162-6 in 20. Florida Cricket 52-9 in 10. As we return to live cricket, Eagles 106-43 up against Palm Beach Hurricanes. That's a good ball in there by Ali. A swing and a miss there by Ali. 108 for 3. Ali Moon is on 59. Alam is on 22. 19 more runs. That will be an easy single. $129 for 3. Outside the off stump, umpire signals a wide. A swing and a miss. That should be the end of the over, the end of the 12th over. Or the end of the 12th over. The score is 110 for 3. Eagles needing another 17 more runs from 8 overs. Well, Romeo was very much correct. I think he's a very smart gambler. Earlier, I'd asked for the viewers to let me know who they think will win this game, whether it's Palm Beach Hurricanes or Palm Beach Eagles. And Romeo sent back in that Palm Beach will win. And of course, he's very much correct. That was another 4 there by Ali Moon. He's on moves to 64 and the score to 114. And that one was hit over long off, and it will go for 6. As the score rushed to 120 for 3. 7 more runs needed by the Eagles. That was a short ball by Guy. As Moon tried to swing it down to mid-wicket, but misses, went through to the keeper. Another short ball, and that could be it. Yes. Ali just went outside the off stump, and it was a short ball, and he just helped it over fine leg for 6. So the score is tied. Eagles are 126-for-3. They are in the 13th over as Ali Moon rushed to 76 from 40. One more run. The score is tied. Down the leg, and that should be that one that they're searching for. It's a wide signal by the umpire. So it's the end of the game. Eagles won by 7 wickets. Eagles 127-for-3 from 12.4 overs. Beat Hurricanes 126-for-8 in 20 overs. So that's the end of the game there. That's the end of the game. They're just shaking hands. It was a good game. 2020, you can never tell who will be the winner at the end of the game, but Palm Beach Eagles came out on top. Very convincing win for the Eagles. Coming up next, we got Tropics. We'll be going up against Palm Beach Titans. It will be another good game coming up in just a short while from now. So we will be back. They should be starting at 2 o'clock. So thanks again, my friends, for watching some very good cricket here at the John Prince Park. Palm Beach Eagles won the game by 7 wickets over Palm Beach Hurricanes. So the next game will start at 2 o'clock, which will be Tropics United. Will be going up against Palm Beach Titans. Stay tuned, my friends. We'll be back for another cracker. Bless each and every one. See you in a little.